and welcome to Forgot to Mute. We are the world's only live improv show. And unlike other improv shows, this isn't scripted. I'm your host, Michael Shambo, but I'm also going to bring on the rest of my crew right now. Give it up for Maggie, Ariel, and Derek.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. How's everyone doing tonight?
Great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling good. And living in darkness.
Our intro, and I forgot that Jim Ansoldo is one of the featured members in the
Yes,
intro.
he had a very short, brief cameo in that, which we may want to consider expanding with some of the other cameos we've had with Bobby and Chris Meek.
We should just Photoshop whoever is playing this week, their face onto Jim for that 1/2 second.
I approve.
Yeah. Derek, you doing well?
Yeah, that I don't know why I sneezed.
We'll chalk that up to an involuntary body thing.
This time.
All right. Well, let's get into our intros. We're going to get to know our players a little bit more. And actually, before I do that, welcome to our viewers. Thank you for joining. Hey, LJ Fish. Thanks for joining. Drop those comments in there. We need them. It's the only way this show can keep going. Sadly, we're done without them. Hey, Maggie.
Hey, Michael.
I've got a question for you.
Let's hear it.
What do you think is the best name for a horse?
Oh, that's good. I know I'm a simple person. I know that there are some really like crazy names for horses when you watch like the races, and I think those go too far. I think just something like Jack is sufficient for a horse. I don't think they need all of that extra.
Isn't it usually that the name at the track isn't the horse's actual name? It's like their stage name.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Maybe I'm making that up, but I thought that I heard that once. That usually they have a simple name, but then they have like their stage name is their crazy one.
That makes sense.
I thought I heard that about like show dogs as well. Yeah.
So that's very interesting.
Like in Best in Show, the dog's name is Butch, but her stage name is Rhapsody in White.
Yes.
Wow. Well, I guess I don't know if that changes my answer. I guess the question was the best name for a horse, not the best stage name. So I am going to stay with Jack. I just think when I see a horse, I just want to say like, hey, Jack. Because I pass horses every day. And I just look and just wave, and that's what I say. So
do they still have all those horse-drawn carriages that go around the circle in Indy?
Yeah. I think actually Indianapolis has like banned any automobiles. It's just horse-drawn carriages downtown now.
Well, that
makes the Indy
that
500
tracks.
really fun to watch.
It's a 17-day event now. A lot of horses dying from fatigue.
Just as many explosions.
How Indiana
Pit
slowly.
crew is up to their knees in poop. Just shoveling that poop instead of dealing with tire changes. So, man, this is an idea right here.
It is.
Although I do want to see
Some of
like
them-
a pit crew very quickly replace all 4 shoes on a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With hubcaps.
Yeah.
And you could have the blacksmith on the side, like literally like shaping it in the, yeah. This is a good idea, guys.
Yep, write it down.
No one out there take it from us.
There's
LJ
our-
Fish,
You hear
don't
that, LJ
you do
Fish?
it.
Yeah, that's our next sketch idea. We were just talking about we needed a video idea.
It's got a very big budget.
Hey, Ariel,
Hey.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Would you rather live for 30 more years or 5,000 more years?
I would say, oh my gosh, 30 more years. Yeah, I don't need to be around that long, especially with the way things are. I just worry so much about the planet. And that's the first place my head went, is just like, are we going to have a planet in 5,000 years? I don't know.
Well, only one way to find out with those options.
Yeah. And there'd just be a slow crawl to find out. And I'm not up for it. You know, I'm tired.
You know, there'd be like an awful 2,000 years in there at least.
Yeah. Well, and with the way that like Social Security works, I'd be looking at being 4,065 before I could, 4,965 before I could retire. And that sounds miserable.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, sadly, I have a feeling that in 30 years, we won't, the
we
same
also-
idea will apply. We'll still be working and we won't get Social Security. But
And the earth will no longer exist as we know it.
Yeah.
Keeping it
Bleak.
light tonight.
Bleak.
Hey, Derek.
Hi.
Hey, Derek, what's the most popular movie that you've never seen?
Ooh, boy.
Derek's seen every movie, so this is going to be hard.
No. I know a lot about a lot of movies, but I haven't seen all of them. What are like the top 10 most popular movies? Well, you know what?
Minions.
Shawshank Redemption. I haven't seen that.
I was thinking that when you said, what's the most popular movie?
Shawshank.
Shawshank.
do you think Shawshank is one of the most popular movies?
It's
Or
always
is
on
it
TV.
because it's always on TBS?
It's always
Yeah.
on TV.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be the number one answer for what's your favorite movie for guys aged like 25 to 45.
Or like Fight Club.
Ugh.
Yeah. Or The Godfather.
Yeah. That's a bad demographic.
Men.
Sorry, guys.
Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Men generally. But then more.
I've met enough of them.
Haven't we all? Hey, well, viewers, drop your answers in the comment section too. What's the most popular movie you've never seen? And why do we all hate men? Those answers will be coming in, but we're going to get into the game section of our show with our first game, More Midwestern. And while you're dropping in those movie comments, can we also get a suggestion of a relationship of how two people might know each other, like doctor-patient or cousins or whatever you want? For this first game, I'm going to need Derek and Ariel for it. The way more Midwestern works is at any point during this scene, I can yell more Midwestern, and our players will go from their normal talking voices to ones that are maybe a little more Midwestern. I can do this as many times as I want during the game, and we'll see just how Midwestern they can get. So to kick us off here, how you two know each other is, hey. That's the only comment we have so far.
Oh, okay.
Let's go with, you know each other because you've both been living on this earth for 5,000 years.
All right.
All right, players, take it away.
Hey,
Oh my gosh, good to see you. You look great.
thank you. I ascended to a non-corporeal form for a little while, and then I just thought, "Ah, I miss touching stuff."
Oh, so you came on back?
Hmm.
I love that for you.
How have you been?
Good. Yeah, I got a hydrofacial today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I feel 25 again.
Wow. Boy, what was I doing when I was 25? I think I was,
More Midwestern.
oh gosh, I think I was working on the pyramids, don't you know?
Oh, aren't you a hoot? Hey, did you eat yet? I was just whipping something up. I can fix you a plate.
Oh gosh, could I have just a tenderloin sandwich?
Oh, sure. Coming right up.
That'd be great.
Hey, how's your mom doing?
Oh, my mom, she's she's 10,000, so she's really been struggling with the temperature and everything, because when she was born, the planet was much cooler, and I don't mean it in a global warming sort of way. I just mean that, there was barely any life here at that time. So she feels hot.
Oh, well, give her my best regards, okay? Give her
More
my best.
Midwestern.
Oh, your tenderloin's burning. Let me get that out the oven. Oh
Oh.
my gosh.
You're doing an oven baked tenderloin?
Yeah. Was that Irish?
Oh, well, there's a bit of it here.
Oh yeah. Well, it is oven baked tenderloin. Oh, you know what? I just caught a glimpse of myself in the oven window, don't you know? Oh, my hairs needs cut. My
Oh,
hair needs cut.
More Midwestern.
well, if anybody needs to cut your hair, it could be me.
You know who else needs a hair's cut? That Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, no, no, no. I'm a Vikings fan.
Oh, good. Better to be a Vikings fan than a Packers fan this month, don't you know?
Yeah, go
Yes,
Vikes.
More Midwestern. As anyone who's from the Midwest knows, all conversations lead to Aaron Rodgers.
What a disappointment, that guy. I spent years of my life defending him.
I know, me too.
This
Can't do
has
it
been a
anymore.
really hard time for me.
How's it?
Yeah, like I don't care about sports, but I was really into Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
On Jeopardy.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Jeopardy too, but
Just
like
in general.
generally, like I was like, yeah, he's like he seems like a cool football guy, and those don't really exist.
I stood by him through the JoJo Jordan Rodgers, that whole thing,
Mhm.
and defended him. I liked him as a State Farm spokesperson, and I defended him then, said I thought those ads were funny, and now I regret it all.
Is there a reason that you're shouting certain words directly into your microphone?
Am I?
Yes.
Sorry, I was playing with my hair.
through the JoJo
State Farm. Ariel's
also
got some
subliminal.
sponsorship.
Yeah, it's like those newspaper games where certain words spell out a mystery phrase.
I kind of like that he's a full-on villain now, though. Like it's very cinematic.
What happened to Brett Favre too? It's like the curse of that quarterback. You're beloved for many years, and then something happens.
That's what happens. I forgot to mention that we assign points in this show, and I'm going to give 45 each to Ariel and Derek for that one.
Oh gosh, thanks.
No
you
problem.
shouldn't have. I didn't get you anything.
It's okay. I don't need the points. Trying to watch my points.
Especially going
next-
into the holiday season, you got to watch it.
You gotta watch it. Our next game is a very favorite game of mine. It's a game called School Principles. I need all of our players for this one. And I'm going to need some suggestions. So, LJ Fish, step it up. For this one, I'm going to need a suggestion of a crime that our player has committed. It doesn't have to be a real crime. In fact, it shouldn't be. It can be something petty, like they didn't fluff the pillows. I'm also going to need a suggestion of a location, perhaps a school, perhaps something like a train station. And finally, I'm going to need a suggestion of a famous person that you like. It could be a historical figure like Abraham Lincoln, or a beloved comedian like Carrot Top, something along those lines. And while we wait for those to come in, Ariel will be our guesser in this game. She's the one who's committed the school crime. And Maggie and Derek will be interrogating her as she tries to guess exactly what she did. So, Ariel, I'm going to have you mute your speakers at this point, and I'll give you a thumbs up when it's time to come back. We got them coming in here. Let's see. Okay, so the crime is, this one comes in from Marino Rain 16. The crime is eating gum from under a restaurant table.
Oh.
So that's a good one. And the location from LJ Fish here is Dairy Queen. You gotta get her to guess Dairy Queen. And for the famous person that committed the crime with Ariel, we have Mariah Carey. So to repeat that back, Ariel is getting caught for eating gum from under a restaurant table at a Dairy Queen with the queen herself, Mariah Carey.
All right.
All right, let's bring her back in. Let's get her to look at the camera.
I'm back.
I had my thumb up for a minute and a half.
Sorry.
All right. Your clues are in, and I'm going to say, players, take it away.
Okay, well, I'm going to be honest. We're here not really because, what you're doing harms anybody else, but we're just sort of concerned about you. You know?
Yeah,
I'm fine.
We're both very concerned.
Well, I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me. Can I go back to class now?
No.
We at least let us get through the conversation first. A lot of people have been seeing you do this, and we feel, we're just a little unsure if everything's all right at home, if you're getting the proper nutrition.
Did mom and dad lose their job?
Yeah, mom and dad don't have jobs. So I have to, the only place I eat is here.
Right, but we do have like a full
Food.
lunch that you can eat
I
from.
don't like the disgusting lunch from the cafeteria. I have to make my own way in this world.
Okay, well, see, the thing is, what you're eating, you're not going to get, the nutrients you need, and not to mention, it's not sanitary.
And really, it's not you doing it on your own. Somebody else has already done all the work for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if it's fulfilling for me and I think it's delicious, what's the problem?
No, again, we're here for you. I'd love to know what is left to be delicious from it. There can't be much left. I feel like all the flavor's already been taken out.
No, it's after someone's already chewed it and they stick it under the desk. That's when second flavor happens. If you let it sit for a while, you scrape it off and you combine a few of them together, you get a mishmash of second flavors, and it's like you're going through Wonka's castle.
But it's not just happening under desks. It's happening outside of the school building too. We recently saw someone, you may remember you ran into one of your teachers here and they saw you scraping the gum off of the table.
Miss Parkins snitched on me.
Listen, Buster, I just want to make sure we want to make sure, we've had some confrontations in the past that
we've had some real dillies.
And I know that my anger may have made you feel like you were just caught up in a blizzard when I've taken it out on you.
Look, my parents can't afford to buy me anything at the Dairy Queen. So what if I want to go and scrape gum off the tables and turn that into my snack?
And you think that's a cool treat?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, they do have hot eats, and I'm sure that they'd be willing to share with you if you can't,
Can't afford it.
Well, who could probably afford it is the friend you're hanging out with.
I knew you were going to say that.
Maybe you should ask them.
I don't think so. They get really uptight about money.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're obviously not very stable.
And I mean, if you ask them about money, you got them feeling emotions. Is that what it is?
Yeah. And they hate to feel anything at all.
Yeah. No, they do. Listen, honey, I just want to make sure that you're hanging out with the right kind of people, and that you really feel like they care about you, almost like if you were to have a duet with maybe a group of a boy band, Boys to Men, maybe, like that's just such a solid pairing, and we want that out of your
and Boys to Men.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be a sweet, sweet fantasy. It can be reality.
A boy band like Boys to Men, or Boys to Men exactly?
Maybe I've gone too far with Boys to Men. I mean, I know you're a younger generation than me and Mr. Pickle Dudes, but
I did love Boys to Men, though.
They really were great. And boy, I just,
I feel like when they started, they were boys, but by the end, they were men.
Yeah. They started walking and dressing more like men the longer they went. And
like the Rugrats?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of like the Rugrats. But let's not talk about the Rugrats right now. Okay, again, we're really wanting to focus on you, and the behavior that you're exhibiting is troubling. Where you're doing it's troubling, and
really, all I want for Christmas is for you to eat human food.
It's just the thing.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, if you're trying to get me to get you Mariah Carey tickets, I can't do it. Okay. She's my friend and I can't cross that boundary. I'm
just asking her to buy you a sandwich.
No, she is a diva in the worst way. So if you don't mind, there's a Dairy Queen full of chewed gum that I'm going to go scrape off and eat with my bestie Mariah Carey. So
we tried.
Peace out.
We tried.
Some kids you just can't save.
And that's school principals. And that's what Mariah Carey does when it's not this time of season.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did one of those Instagram videos that was like, not yet. And she was, scraping the gum off a table and popping it in her mouth.
Oh, poor Mariah.
That's the only Mariah Carey song that I knew. So as soon as you gave me that one, I had it.
Oh, so you missed out on some decent ones. I always liked Always Be My Baby.
Oh, I think I would have known that one.
Okay. It wasn't coming to me. For some reason, Dream Lover was the only thing coming into my head.
That's a hard one to work in there.
Yeah, and I was struggling.
Or the movie Glitter. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Next time.
Yeah.
Next time. Well, I'm going to give you each 100 points for that one. And I'm going to give Mariah Carey 300 points.
Well, it is her season.
Yeah. Our next game is a game called Our Favorite Twitch Viewers. We dive into the lives of our favorite Twitch viewers. I'm going to need Maggie and Derek for this one. And I'm also going to need the rights to the usernames of LJFish21. Ariel, that's going to be you. And Derek.
Maggie?
Or Maggie, I'm sorry. No, Ariel, you're back in. No, Maggie, you will be LJFish21. And Derek, you are going to be Reno Reigns 16.
All right.
All right. And to give you a little prompt here, we won't have a show on Thanksgiving, but let's have this be a little Thanksgiving get together. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Players, take it away.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. I brought a green bean casserole. I made it with real fresh green beans.
Oh, thanks so much. Yeah. I actually, instead of making cranberry sauce, I just had cranberry juice to help with, your kidneys.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I passed a stone last week the size of a quarter.
Oh my God. Tell me more.
Well, the nice thing is it was roughly the shape and size of a quarter. So I could just pop it in the slot and I won $25.
Wow, that's amazing. Hold on 1 minute. I got to dive back into the water real fast because I'm starting to lose some breath here. One moment.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Oh, boy, I miss the casino. Ugh.
All right. Got that water. We're good for another couple of minutes here above shore. So what are you thankful for this year?
Virginia Slims.
Yeah. It's not helping me with this whole, amphibious breathing situation.
Oh, sure.
Having
I'm
that
sorry.
secondhand smoke. Right. Thanks. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah.
I'll smoke. When you take your breath breaks, I'll take a smoke break.
Oh, yeah, that seems to work out all right. Yeah. We can work that out. So, thanks for asking about what I'm thankful for.
Sorry, I was just, we got all caught up on the thing, but what are you thankful for, dear?
Well, I'm thankful that my parents gave me a name that I can, work with, just some initials, LJ. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of flexibility there, and I thank them for that because it's made my life pretty easy. But 1 second, please. Whew, all right. Yeah, we're good. We're good to go. Let's do this. So anyway, should we cut into some of the cake here? I would love
this is the only Thanksgiving dinner I've ever been to that had cake.
Yeah, well, I like to do things a little differently.
Birthday pie then?
I'm a little bit of a fish out of water when it comes to Thanksgiving dessert.
Don't do that.
And that's our favorite Twitch viewers. How many times you drop that pun, LJ Fish?
How many times did I do what?
How many times do you drop that pun in your day-to-day?
Oh, yeah. No, I every time I get into the grocery store checkout lane, every time, because I'm just flopping around, and it's both kind of like a signal that I am literally a fish out of water, as well as just something funny to say, and it usually goes over pretty well.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
The actual LJ Fish 21 commented, "My life is complete."
I don't fully believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I appreciate that.
It's important to continue to have goals. So if you've achieved all of them, maybe set some new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do some re-benchmarking here.
Yeah. Maybe make another Twitch handle and try to get us to use that one next time.
Yeah.
LJ Fish 22.
I'm going to give 5 million points to LJ Fish 21.
None to Reno Rain 16.
I'm going to give 6 million points to Reno Reigns.
A million more than LJ?
Very good.
I'm glad I'm not the host tonight.
Now you got something to live for, LJ.
Reno Reigns said sad and then said happy. And LJ Fish says, what? So,
not a happy crew tonight.
Not a happy crew tonight. Well, Reno Reigns is living the high life right now. You know what? I'm going to give another million to LJ Fish 21.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
I want everyone to leave happy.
That's nice. That's nice of you. Really.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, LJ Fish says thanks. Reno Reigns says that's fair.
What amenable viewers.
Yeah. I know. This is great.
We've got real sweeties.
Welcome to anybody who's recently joined. You do need to be logged into Twitch to be able to be part of these comments, and I suggest you do it because that's where the fun is. I want to take this moment to promote the Trident Network. That's who we are a part of. That's where we're streaming to you right now. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and follow along for all of our shows. It's not just us here at the Trident Network. We have live shows multiple times a week. We have our own website where you can buy merch for this very show and others. A YouTube channel for some recorded content, and of course, podcasts, because that's where the money is. So thank you, the Trident Network, and keep on keeping on. Our next game is a game called Book Club. For it, I'm going to need all of our players, and I'm going to need a suggestion from the viewers here. Can we please get a suggestion of a title of a book that doesn't exist? This can be any string of words you want. We'll go from there. And the way this game works is very much how it sounds. Our players are in a book club. They will use your suggestion to discuss the book and really whatever they want after that prompt. So to get them started here, we'll give them a couple seconds to get a response in here. What's the last book you guys have read?
Ooh.
I read Beloved on my vacation. Toni Morrison's Beloved.
You put me on blast here.
What's a book you've read?
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Oh, shout out LJ Fish.
While you're thinking, Derek, I just recently finished a book called Fox and I.
Oh, I have a book out from the Chicago Public Library that I've had since maybe July, called can't even remember what it's called.
Maybe a little less Doctor Who, a little more reedy-roo.
Yeah. To Say Nothing of the Dog. To Say Nothing of the Dog is what it's called.
Okay. Well, what a coincidence, because the title we've been given here is My Dog Barney.
Mm.
You will be discussing the book My Dog Barney. Players, take it away.
Well, as usual, he died.
Oh my God.
I've never read one of these dog books that doesn't end with the dog dying.
I thought we weren't really like reading. I thought book club was really more just for us to like drink.
Mm.
Oh, well, I think it can be both, Cynthia. I mean, Jan and I both read. We both know that the dog dies a horrific death at the end.
Oh my God, tell me more.
Oh,
He's sort of pulled apart.
drawn and quartered.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. How many chapters are dedicated to the description of that?
Just
4.
the final, 4.
The final 4?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh my God. I can't believe that it was like able to like get published with that information.
Well, yeah, it was just some sort of weird Burmese law that, the dog, it turns out that, he took him on a trip to what was then Burma, is now Myanmar. And the dog peed on what was apparently some sort of royal land. And, from there, it all just sort of declined.
Drew and quartered. Yep.
Yeah.
And
oh my God.
it was poetic injustice, if anything. And I think you would know that, Cynthia, if you weren't so busy just waiting on your nose to heal.
Thank you for bringing it up, because I have actually been doing some nose exercises to try to
get it to heal faster.
Bring
Yeah.
strength back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks good. It's definitely an improvement over what you had before.
Did the doctors say why it collapsed?
Cocaine.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're bad.
I know.
Oh my. You
Yeah.
are a bad girl.
I
You
can't
know,
remember. Sasha, were you there when it happened? Because I was there.
When her nose collapsed? Yeah, we were both there.
Boop.
Yeah.
Yep. We were.
She sneezed and then her glasses fell off.
There was nothing to hold them up anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like my nose went flat.
Well, I think you look better without the glasses and with the new nose.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I guess even though I didn't read the book, I kind of feel like I am Barney the dog because of what I went through with my nose.
I can see it just getting ripped apart.
This is great brandy, by the way. Who brought this?
Guilty. I borrowed it from my husband's stash that he only reserves for poker night.
Oh,
Lady.
well, if you borrowed it, I'll try to make sure you get it back by the end of the night.
I'll put some water in it.
Time out.
What?
Okay. So one question I have to get answered is, why is the dog's name Barney?
The guy. Yeah.
Like,
well, I was going to say, explain that in the first 4 chapters.
Yeah, but like Barney's not a Burmese name.
No, they were on vacation.
You really should read the book, Cynthia. I mean, if we have to catch you up on such simple things, you really should be reading these books.
Yeah,
But
it's
like-
about this world traveling dog.
I'm sorry that you have nothing for your glasses to stay up on anymore, but you've got to read the book. At least do the audiobook, Cynthia.
I
That's
can't.
book club. Oh, Cynthia's living a tough life.
It's been a rough go.
I had a feeling that we were about to learn that Cynthia lost access to her Audible account in the divorce.
Oh man. Sorry, that's from a snort that I just did. So yeah. Cynthia did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for explaining. I'm going to give 150 points to Cynthia because it sounds like she could use them.
Yeah, she could.
Yeah.
He's had a hard time.
Yeah. Well, that brings us to our final game of the evening. It's a game very similar to the title of our show. In fact, it's exactly the same. It's Forgot to Mute. For it, I need all of our players, and I need a suggestion one more time from our Twitch viewers here. Can we get a suggestion of a type of product that these people are selling in a meeting or discussing in a meeting, I should say? It could be like a vacuum or a candy bar or whatever you like, really. This game exemplifies exactly what we've all been going through over the last almost 2 years, and that's Zoom meetings. And it's a never-ending problem where people don't remember to mute or unmute or turn their camera off, turn it on. We've all been there. In this game, Derek is going to be the one who forgets to mute, and he will start to have a conversation with Ariel, who is nearby. And we do have a suggestion here of dental floss. You guys will be in a meeting discussing dental floss. Players, you ready?
Mhm.
Let's go.
Well, I mean, judging by the amount of pics I see on the street, our marketing campaign is working gangbusters.
I can't agree more. It has just taken off. I never thought I'd see the day.
Mm-hmm. I think with COVID, people have just been looking for a new way to flick things out of their mouth in public. And I'm proud to say our dental picks offer a solution to that problem.
Right. It's a much more socially acceptable way to be disgusting in public, you know, and to spread things. So, I think one thing I'd really like for us to think about as we just continue to expand this particular marketing technique here is really branching out into the children's market. What can we do to reach them? How can we get them to start saying to their parents, Mom and Dad, I don't want bubblegum mouthwash. I want dental picks.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna throw an idea out here, but then I need to hop off real quick. I need to take my pills.
Sure, absolutely, yeah.
But Jojo Siwa. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and hop on mute, and I will be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna have to Google what
Babe.
Jojo Siwa is. So.
Babe, we have got to fire the nanny.
Oh my God, what did she do now?
Oh my, she's wearing my clothes.
David?
Are you sure?
Yes, I walked in and she was wearing my cashmere sweater.
David.
Well, I mean, was she cold?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I found her in my closet, going through my things, wearing my cashmere sweater and my grandmother's brooch, which means she went into my jewelry box.
And your jewelry box is in the vault.
Yeah. How'd she get the vault combo?
Well,
David.
I taught Stevie the vault combo, so maybe she got it out of Stevie.
Why would you teach a 3-year-old the vault combo, David?
In case he has something he needs to lock up.
Oh, David, please. I don't want you to talk. You're not on mute, bud.
You know, the thing about Stevie is he's got valuables too. I mean, they may not have value to us in the same way, but you know, if we're leaving the house and he wants to make sure his nog is
David,
safe.
I'm firing the nanny. I'm gonna do it this afternoon.
Okay. Do you want me to be there?
Well, I think that would be awkward considering your history with her.
Well,
Oh.
we dated for like 2 months.
Yeah. While I was in Japan and I came back and my husband was dating the nanny.
Well, you didn't tell us that you were, I just woke up one morning and your side of the bed was made and all tucked in.
But David, you're still married. I mean,
we're still married. We got through it, but.
Barely.
No, you were still married and dating the nanny though, bud. Like that doesn't.
And I thought I was very, very understanding for letting her stay the nanny through all of that. But this, I cannot stand by.
No, she shouldn't have to.
She's got to go.
Yeah, she does need to go.
What were you doing in Japan?
I was on business. I told you I needed a personal 2 months so I could do business.
Is it a personal 2 months or a business 2 months?
It's both, David.
She didn't need to tell you, David. She doesn't need to tell you.
And I missed you and Stevie. And to come back.
Well, you never called, not once.
Well, I was away on personal business. I had to take that space for myself, David.
And that's forgot to mute.
David.
David.
A little bit of Alexis came out there.
Who's Jojo Siwa?
Who's Jojo Siwa? Pop sensation?
What do they do?
That's a fair question.
As far as I can tell, traction alopecia.
Fantastic.
I'm going to give you all 23 points for that one.
Okay.
That feels right.
Yeah, that's decent.
Yeah. And that means tonight's winners are LJ Fish 21 and Reno Reigns 16. It's a tie. Can you believe it?
Amazing.
It's amazing. Third place was Mariah Carey. Fourth was Cynthia. So
that's really not going to help Cynthia's situation to know she really didn't place.
I know, not really. But she did better.
And I'm not doing as well as Cynthia. What does that say about me?
But that is our show. We will be back here, not on Thanksgiving, but whatever 2 weeks after that is. So we'll see you there. Give it up for Maggie, Ariel, Derek, and Ty on the keys. I've been Michael. Have a great Forgot to Mute evening.